Hello gang, welcome back to Ships at Sea. And with Gary's had an outfit change today. You can just see here, he's put the warmer gear on. I'll tell you why. We're just going to go do this last little delivery. And the reason why we're going to do that is because, you know what, we're just going to reverse this thing up this time. I'm not going to try and scrape it against the port. Oh, you've gone the wrong way. We'll go this way. We are gonna have to get some fuel today. I'm going to do the big trip today. The big trip. But we're doing this job here because I'm gonna put the last the last level prop on. And make sure that we're all fully upgraded. I'm gonna add a skill point, I think the 10% repairing I can do on board just in case for this long trip. And the reason why I want to do the long trip, I know it's not lucrative to probably do the long trips. Oh, by the way, this is us in the fully upgraded engine now, cruising at a lovely well, 11 knots anyway at the moment inside the port here. But we put the prop on, and I'm actually going to set a stopwatch to see how long it's going to take me to do the big trip down south. Or potentially, there's two trips we can do. There's a trip up to Stavoia, which we might do, or we might go the one to oh, not again, Ham. Yes, again. Scumve? Something like that, anyway. Right, we're just heading down into here. There's a little port just down in here. We've got to drop this medicine off to. Might be like a little medical house or something where people go around here, get fixed up. But the boat seems to cruise along pretty nicely at this speed. It will be interesting to see how big this trip takes. I will be timing it with the stopwatch, like I said. I won't be dragging you along in a full time lapse for it, though. I think that'd be just cruel and unusual. I already did that once in the live stream at regular speed. Well, it was at 6 knots, basically. So I'm predicting that we'll go twice the speed anyway. What else? We're going to be buying the fishing boat next on the work up. So we're working our way up to that whale watching boat, or the service boat anyway. The other boat I do want to get and have a go at is I really want to have a go at the next cargo boat, which I'm pretty sure we can actually load with the cranes. So we'll probably go fishing boat into service boat into cargo, the big cargo boat, or the bigger cargo boat anyway. The bigger cargo boat's almost a million, so that's why we don't want to exactly be spending all the money straight away. I could get a loan. There are loans in the game. I just am a bit tentative at getting loans straight off the bat. All right, buddy, you want to and the boat's got damage. That's what you get, boat, for not turning properly. Okay, let me get this all unloaded, and we can go and do our final upgrades, and then we'll fill up the boat and we'll see what jobs we can do. Basically, it's going to be one job, buy it all. Now we probably could take on a couple of more little jobs to do as well, just because I want to do. So we're going to have to buy all the fishing gear as well when we actually get the boat up and running. That will be a thing. But yeah. Okay, job good, job done. Right. So on the way back, we just left over there. The fog has just absolutely embellished this whole area. I cannot see a thing. Wow, that's some thick fog. So we're just gonna have a guess here. There's not even any lights on the end of that port. All right, well, let me just see how we go navigating this back into here, and then we'll go and fix up what we got to do. Right, we're about to pull into the dock just here. It's unusually really calm on the waters. It's a really eerie feeling around town. It feels like a ghost town or something's going on here. It's very, very eerie. I'm just gonna pull in on this one and see if we can get this any better. It does make maneuvering so much better when you can just drive the boat the way it's intended. Okay. Let's get inside and actually first what we're going to do, we're going to go to the skill tree here and I'm actually going to get inventory spot would be good to have. Where is the basic engineering? Yeah, I'm going to acquire that skill. We've got 2 skill points. I also could get this one, which gives 20%. It costs 2 skill points to get that though. Can repair small electrical features, not a bad one. Maybe I'm thinking a fuel efficiency, like this one might be the way to go, especially when we're going to be doing a big trip. And a larger boat inventory might be handy for when we're doing our fishing stuff. So I'm going to hold on to a point for the moment. It's faster reeling gutting, faster sorter, fresh fish 1, long liner. We're probably going to go, I don't know if we're going to do long line or nets. We'll look at that when we get into it. I think their first priority is going to be getting the money so we can get the actual boat itself. So let's go to the shipyard. That was perfectly parked. Oh, good, we can see it's not foggy inside, thank gosh. Right, so what we're going to do here, I have to do... actually, I probably should do as much repair on this as I can. Can I repair the boat from here, actually? I can repair. But that's all I can repair is just 10%. Wow, I actually gave it a fair whack. I didn't think I hit it that hard, but okay. Right, next, this is the boat we're going to be buying. The next, so this, I do want to get this, Dr. Phil, because I want to have a go at, I was hoping that this would be the one where you could lower, cargo, like you could use the cranes onto it. Potentially. We're going to be going for this though next. It's 99,000, but we are going to need to do some upgrades, with this, with our lines and stuff. When we buy it and rigging it up for fishing. But what we're going to do now is I want to upgrade the propeller on this and get the maximum propeller. We're going to install that. Okay. That takes us down to 15. We're going to have to fix the boat. 4,000. Oh, that hurts. And we're going to have to refuel it as well. I think for upgrades, we're pretty much done. I mean, I could buy this one here. I don't think we need to. Crafted for easy use or ease of use and throttle durability. This throttle ensures seamless navigation. Hopefully this fog clears up at some point because it's going to make navigating very, very difficult indeed. Right. So here's a couple of jobs here. Whoa, 17 nautical miles for 125,000. Ooh. Now, we are looking for Scumvere. Either right down here, or we want Stavoya, or maybe there's something else. What was where's the one that's... Where's that to? Veroy. That is just here. No, it's not. Wait, is it? Oh, it's up here. Oh, well, hang on. Wow, the map goes even further. Maybe we should go north. That's a big distance. I wonder if there's a fuel thing there. And I wonder if when you're up here, let's just have a look at this for a second. Is there much up here? I don't think there's much up here, is there? They do look like they've got a big port up in here. That to me looks very port-like. Well, hang on. That one is 17 and only for 125,000. This one is 98,000 and it's like way less distance. I think I'm just going to take this one. Don't get too excited. I do want to go up there and see that port, however. I think we'll wait till we have a faster boat, however. Okay, so I'm going to accept this mission. Good. This is the plan. I know the min-maxing for the game is just keep going around town and doing the small jobs to get money quick. I'm aware of that. You don't need to tell me that. But I'm testing things for science. So the whole point of this was upgrading this Rost boat to see, and now that it's maxed out, what its capabilities are and what its time frame is on doing this. Now we've already driven this boat stock bulk standard down that way, and it took, I want to say, around 2 hours. Okay, we're already up to 13 knots, so that's brilliant. We're going to pull around to the corner here. I'll just show you where. I'll just back right off the speed here for a second. We're actually going to come up here and just pull alongside and get some fuel. And then from there is where we'll do our timing. It makes it so hard with this fog. Maybe we should rest a little bit of time. We have 2 days to get this job done. I would prefer to sail in clearer waters. This thing, though, it feels like a different boat to drive already, just with putting that prop on again. So we'll have to see how that goes. I did get the skill 10% efficiency on fuel as well, so that's going to help us out. Here we go. This is the moment. Right, that looks good. You're doing well, Ham. Thank you. Maybe I'm learning. Maybe I'm finally learning. Okay. Boat docked. We better turn it off before we actually refill it. That'll be the smart thing to do. All right, we come over here, grab our little Bowser, and we'll go maximum fuel, please. 3,000. That leaves us 7,000 in the bank. Right, we are fully loaded. What we're going to do, I'm just going to rest for a bit just to see if we could rest until the next day and start in the morning and work our way through. Just here, I will do a little bit of time lapsing, but when I think we've had enough, I will probably just cut it until we're closer. We'll do a little bit of time lapsing though. Let's do a rest now anyway. I'd say let's just rest for 2 hours here. It is 9 p.m. Still very foggy. I think maybe we just rest. 16 hours might get us, 10 hours gets us, we go 12, that gets us to sunrise the next day, I'm pretty sure. Try that. Right, so the fog's gone, it's night time, however, it's 12:06. Let's rest another. There we go. I think this is the perfect time to set sail. We get a full day, full load of fuel. We've got the cargo on board. Okay, now because we normally would have pulled out of the port, I'm going to say this right now. Hey Google, start a stopwatch. Google is off and running. It's already 20 seconds in. Let's go. I think that's a good enough head start, considering that that we've got to pull out of the actual port itself. So I think that's actually quite good. Now the other option is, which way am I actually going to head down the coastline here? Because it probably makes sense to scoot down around that side. I'm gonna, you know what, it might make sense to actually set myself up a couple of nav markers on here as well. So let's go and try and get it. Well, you know what, to make it sort of even, I think we'll go that way, that way, that way, and then we'll kind of get our way in through these sorts of areas. Alright, I'm going to see how we go till then. Which means we're going to have to get out to our marker, which is going to be out this way first. I probably should have put a marker in here, but we'll be right if we kind of head on that sort of direction. We'll meet up with our marker. We're doing it a nice 13 sort of knots. It's actually quite smooth in the bay here at the moment, so not looking too bad. Let's see how long the ship of brick goes. We're already a minute and 40 in. All right, team, so a little update here. We are 5 clicks out from our destination. That over there is actually a fueling spot. You can just see off on the mountain over there, there's actually a little fueling spot just there. I'm pretty sure we pulled into that last time. Now, you're probably wondering, well, we're 5 clicks out, Ham. Let's have a look at the map, how far we've come. We've come from there, and we're already all the way down here. And the time it's taken so far is 23 minutes. So actually, not too bad, I'll be honest. It's actually not too bad in terms of speed and time, because the time's just clicking down, the Ks are clicking down really quick, based on the fact that we can get, we're averaging over 13 knots. All right, so I'll see you. Oh, we just clicked under 4Ks, so there you go. Let me know in the comment section down below how long you think it was going to take to get from one end to the other. All right, gang, you join me back. We are 600 meters from our destination, just around here on our port side. And there's the lighthouse just over there. There's the actual stop just there. How good is that? Right, I've got the time here. I'm looking at my little Google Home Hub just there. I can see the time ticking away. Let me know in the comment section down below what you guessed, because I'm going to reveal the time very, very shortly. I did think about trying to put a timer up on the actual computer for you guys to see, but I might do that. I might try and figure out how to do one of those for next time. I might have to get a like a countdown app thingy to have on my Streamlabs as a stopwatch. I've probably got one. I just haven't looked at it. Right, I'm just going to back right down here, crank it up, back down, crank it up, and we're going to come in, reduce speed. I'm going to take it when I can. Yeah. Yes, and the time is 8 minutes and 38 minutes and 34 seconds. 34. Just under that 40-minute mark. I did say 40 minutes. I think I was spot on. That is significantly quicker than the other day when we did the live stream. That is so much quicker than what we did it. And yes, you could argue that we stopped at a place on the way, but stopping at a place on the way might add 5 minutes to the journey, not add 2 hours. That's a much needed delivery payment and XP for that one as well. Plus we got experience, traveled for XP, and then we got total experience down here, which is brilliant. That get us another, gave us a skill point, did us potentially. Maybe we need something like, well, you know, I kind of do want to just hold out until we need to know what we need to get for fishing and stuff like that. So I'll hold out for that. Right now, what we might do is I might bring up the map. Oh, actually, oh, brilliant. We will refuel. Yep. Okay, good to refuel. I'm glad they've got a refueling point down here, so we can go back with the full tub. There's no, the only thing is I'd love if down here there was actually jobs to get. I assume in the future there'll be jobs to pick up at multiple places and move on. Is that damage to my boat, or is it just filthy? Does that just look filthy to everyone? I think we're gonna, oh yeah, look at the hull and everything. There's barnacles and all sorts of stuff we're gonna have to wash off when we get home. Okay, because when we get home, we have enough money to buy the boat. So we're gonna set up, let's set up the trip now. I'm gonna remove all of these markers. Let's start by heading from, let's head to here. Okay, now we want to kind of get up through that channel. Yep, we can do that. We're skimming right past there, is it? No, I don't want, I want to be able to, yeah, we're going to go straight up here. What's going on? I'm trying to put these down. There, and then we're in home. Okay, so that's going to be our trip home. Maybe that might just be a little bit better. Our boat's, oh, look how filthy it is. It is. Do we need to do, it's perfect health. So it is just scum and dirt built up on the boat. That's why we have the pressure washer going forward. Right, let's shut this door. Let's get ready. We're fully fueled up. what I might do is I could say, hey Google, start a stopwatch. And we're off. Google has started the stopwatch. We're already 6 seconds in. Don't hit that. Oh, that was close, Ham. All right, gang. So put your guesses down below. I'm not going to record any of this on the way home yet. I will just see when we get back there and bring you the time as we get closer. But I'd love to hear your guesses coming forward and seeing what you think. So 38 minutes 34 seconds to get down here. Let me know in the comment section down below what you think it's going to be on the way home, if you think we're going to be able to get there quicker. Alright gang, so just to bring you back in here, I just want to bring something to your attention. We got a message popping up saying that there was a delivery nearby that we could do to take on the way back. Now you can see over here, I actually just went to the bathroom and I drifted off course, so I'm just trying to recorrect myself back onto course. The time we're at currently is 14 minutes 40, and we are up near 11 up here, and we've come all the way up here so far, and this is where I started drifting off around. When I got here, I was supposed to switch course, but I was sort of like recorrecting here, and then I went to the bathroom and then drifted up that way. Luckily we didn't drift into the rock face, and we're heading up here now. But anyway, yes, there's a cargo mission here. We needed to have the crane and a medium boat just do the mission. I went ahead and unlocked the crane service anyway, even though we don't need it at the moment, but because we don't have a medium boat. But just to show that there are these cool little event things that do pop up, and the delivery would have been from here up to Vadoy, just there, and that's what the job was to do, Vadoya, right? So from here up to here. Anyway, it's a bit of a shame that we don't get a little bit of extra cash on the way back. The plan will be when we get back into port, we're going to do just a couple more jobs because I want to get a little bit more money in the back pocket, so when we buy the fishing vessel we can get it all set up, and we can probably buy a few upgrades for it as well. Looks like we're about to meet our nav marker again here too. So we'll keep an eye on the time, and we'll just keep going from there. Well, it's 33 minutes past midnight, and it's a beautiful sunny midnight. It's really weird saying that. And we're probably about, I'm gonna use our navigational markers here. We're looking at 1.192, probably 3 kilometers from our home base. The time currently, I'm not going to tell you. I hope you put your guesses down below. It's going to be very, very interesting right now to see how long it's going to take. Now, the kind of cool thing about this bit is we can just do a straight shot pretty much through here anyway. I don't exactly need to follow that nav marker because I know that I've driven up through here before, and I could probably just cut straight through here. Oh, it is a pretty sight when you see your home port and you're very close to coming in, and you get excited after you've been away for a while. And I know because I've done it a lot of times in the Navy, or just even not even come. It is exciting when you come home after being away for over a year, though. That is exciting. But when you're out at sea for a few months and you, excuse that really loud car that just went past my house. Holy moly, it sounded like a hot rod. It's really exciting. Even when you get to another port and you have been at sea for months, you are just itching to get off the boat, eat real food, talk to people that aren't the same people you've been bumping into for the last however knows long on the ship, and being able to have a hot shower and get a hotel room. Oh, it's the best feeling. Right, calm waters in the bay today. Very, very calm waters lately. It's lovely to see. I'm glad, because when we first started the game in the rowboat, holy moly, it was rough. The little rowboat would be much better in these waters, but the Ship of Brick has done a fantastic job. Really happy with the upgrades. I recommend working on those upgrades if you're going to be using the Ship of Brick a bit. That's a mouthful. All right. Anyway, we're flying into port here, coming in red roaring hot. I'm going to try and do the old Tokyo drift. Actually, you know what? I'm going to just... Whoa. Oh, there we go. There's a bit of a Tokyo drift. I'm going to pull into one of these, am I? No, actually, I'm going to pull into the one that we were in before. we're gonna probably, I'm gonna see if the washing thing works and if we can actually clean this boat. I'll actually show you also, it's filthy on the inside. And I'll show you that when we pull in here and we go to switch off the motor. Oh, it feels good to be back at our little home though. And we can just run around, do a couple of more missions. What we'll do is we'll take on a couple of more missions and we'll go up and get that boat, get that fish, then the flippy. Now, when it comes to the name of the flippy, I have a name. Well, we've got the book here that I can throw in a random generator and do it. But I have a name I kind of really want to call it that I was given in the live stream that really does suit it. And I kind of want to go with that, but I'm also willing to take on new accepted names if you drop them down in the comment section below, and we will name it at the start of the next episode. Right, for those people that I'll give people a chance to name them if they want. You can see the grit and grime that's built up inside the cabin here. Let's turn all my lights off, actually. But yeah, you can see all that grit and grime and everything built up. Look at how filthy the ship has become just from that trip down there and back. Look at the outside. Oh, it's filthy. Now, I'm going to see if the washing mechanic is a thing right now. Oh, it is filthy. Look at it. All right, well, let's give it a clean down while we do a couple of round town jobs we're going to have to do. Oh my gosh, it is actually pressure washer simulator. This is, oh my gosh, that is unbelievable. It actually works. You can see the difference up here. See that? It actually works. Might have to get up there with the hose too and give it a wash down. You can see though that the ship is second hand. It's probably going to need a new paint job at some point in the future, isn't it? Alright, get all of that off there. We might have to climb up onto there. Get that a nice wash down. Get all those, all the barnacles and stuff off it. All that salt water. Wash out the prop. Oh man, look at the muck and guck up in here. Oh, we can't be having that. Give it a chamois down. Do we have to do inside the actual... Nope, it's all done. Brilliant, because I didn't really want to hose that in there. Although that does clean the floor a bit. Okay, could give it all a clean. Can we get up the sides? I don't think we can we? I think the front's all done. I think that's pretty good. Hey, that's got it looking ship shape. And ready to go again. Right, well we don't need that. We've just rinsed the water bill, the water budget. Right, we're off to make our first delivery here. We actually have to head down to here first. We're going to head down, we're going to deliver the cargo. Do I always pick the right way? No, we're going left. Yeah, it's the same little route we took the last episode, which was actually okay. And how much nicer is it being able to sort of, it always gets a bit of a rock on it when it turns, but just sail around in a bit of not choppy water for once. It's actually kind of nice. I like it. And boy, this boat hums along now. I can't wait to get into some of the bigger, faster boats too, just to see how much we can really launch out of these waterways and out into the open waters. Really let our hair down. Well, Gary let his hair down. Right. We'll come up into here. I like going in first person, but because of the peripherals, it does make it hard to judge the boat sometimes, so it is what it is. This time we're going to see if I can come in here as well, nice and tidy. We've done this a couple of times now, getting a little bit better. Oh, what? Oh, because there must... Oh, no way. All right, well, I'm going to see if I can repair that. I just thought we were doing such a fantastic job. All right. Well, I might be able to repair this. Can I? Oh, I can repair that. Yeah, we've got that repair. That repair thing. I suggest getting that repair early on. It makes a huge difference to having to spend 2, 3, 4, even 4 or 5 K at a time having to fix your boat. Right, so that one's done. A little bit of extra dolly dosh in the bank. All right, let's well, now it's got me thinking I'm gonna have to slow out and really turn this to avoid that. So it looks like that, yeah, you can see the rocks under the water just there, so you really have to pull out and avoid those rocks. Right, now we'll just get this thing around. The cool thing is when you're reversing and you're turning, you can actually just crank it so in your reverse, then crank it full throttle forward, full beans, and you kind of, it swings the boat around a little bit more as you take off forward, and you get a really nice run out of it. This is a really picturesque shot right here. I don't know what just happened there, but the game did not like me taking that screenshot. I hope I got that screenshot. What the heck just happened then? Yeah. Then we'll probably go ahead, and the docks for the fuel's just over there, so we might make fueling the last thing we do for today, not actual for the video, for the game, for our stream, for our episode. Yeah, not for the episode, I just mean for the in-game day. Oh, why didn't you say in-game day? Nice quick delivery. You can make great cash just doing that. And there's 40,000 in the back pocket. You know, that's almost half of what we, not quite, but it is another 5,000 on top of that. That's almost half of what we made on the long trip. But it's all the XP and stuff that you get with it too. Right, I'm actually going to pull around straight around here. We're going to top up the fuel. I mean, I probably don't need to, but I like to keep the fuel topped up. It's a beautiful evening. It would be a shame not to do the rubbish collection now. Okay, well, we'll go back, and even if it takes us into the dark, because the sun's going to set really quick, I think we'll still do the rubbish collection now. Fill it up. Thanks, 2.3k to do that. And let's crack on. Let's head back over and get our, I'm just going to back this out of here. It didn't look very friendly to try and drive that around the corner. So we'll just back it around here. We've got full fuel. It is getting quite dark, but the conditions are so, it's like the water's like glass at the moment, and it's the perfect conditions for doing work in. Oh, okay, you know what, we'll do it into the evening, why not? Sure. It's a beautiful sunset. I say it's a sunset at 3:30 in the morning, can you believe that? Oh man, oh man. Okay, let's see how this goes. Now it says they remove trash from Rost Waters, payment 35,000, and we earn XP. I guess we can do it. Pick up trash 6, and then deliver the trash. Days remaining 1. So I don't know. Do we actually we better go to the shop. Do I need like some kind of trash collecting system? I haven't even checked that. I better double check that. I don't know how this mechanic works. That's a small tank. We don't need that. Tools. Hook used for fish during fish. We don't need that. Flashlights. Don't need that. Various. Ping, ocean, space, acoustics, and a part. These are all just parts. So maybe we can just collect the rubbish the way it is. FYI, I don't think I told you guys the time before when we pulled back into port, but the actual time we got, and be ready for this. I can't believe I forgot to tell you guys. I wrote it down in my little book here anyway, luckily, because I wrote down the previous one, which was 38:34 for that time down, and 32:33. 32 minutes, 33 seconds to get back to port. So much quicker to get back, and I reckon I can do it. I can shave even more time off next time we would have to do that. We would have to use the same boat, however, to keep it fair. But it'll be interesting to see how quick we can get other boats down there and back as well. Wow, look at this big dock area. Anyway, I just wanted to bring your attention. I know that I didn't throw that in there just before, so back to the action. Can see rubbish in the water here. I'm going to pull alongside it and just see if it's maybe we just grab it with our hands. Like, is that what we're supposed to do? Right, I don't know if we're supposed to have some kind of hook or something. Do it. And make sure that we've got no speed. Okay, I'll see if I can grab it from there. It looks like you're supposed to have some kind of hook, are you? You can latch onto that potentially, or although I didn't see anything in the shop. Something just flashed up. Oh, there we go. Okay. So there we go. We don't need it. We can just grab it by hand. Okay, brilliant. Let's get the next bit, which is just here. So we'll just back around. Yes, I would recommend also doing trash pickup in the water in the daytime. In the nighttime, that was way too dark for that. Right. And jobs are good, and we still got some good XP out of that, and it takes our money up to 176,500, and we haven't got a loan yet. I'm probably gonna leave my I'm gonna leave the boat here. I'm gonna flick off those lights, please. Shut the door. And let's go in here. We'll probably rest some time, but it's time to buy our new boat. Right, so let's go straight to it. We're not going to stuff around this time. We know what boats are here. We're going to buy the Flippy. And that is it. All right, the Flippy is ours, active boat. Now, we are going to rename it. However, I'm going to leave the renaming of the boat until the next episode. Just because I want you all to have a chance. I've already got a name here that I've selected from the list that was given to me in the live stream, which would be perfect for it. But if you think you have a good name for this fishing vessel, I'd love to hear it in the comment section down below. Now, that doesn't mean I will easily just accept the most rudest thing out. I don't mind a bit of fun, like ship a brick and that sort of stuff, but if it's overly rude, we're probably not going to go with something outlandishly rude. Can I get in there, by the way? I think I can when it's not, when we're only at sea, I think I can. All right, cool. So that's the Flippy. It does actually, straight out the bat, it's got 30 horsepower. It does 5 to 13 knots. So our ship of brick here, the 6 to 13. Have we got it? Oh yeah, so engine power 145 horses. So we've got some upgrades to do on the Flippy. We can check some, chuck some of those on here now. That's our active boat. Let's say, straight off the bat, let's get the good steering wheel. That's it. That's going to be costly already. Install. Let's get our better throttle. We're going to use, this is the one we used last time. You know what? Let's worry about engine upgrades and such first. So I'm probably, you know what? We'll go with the prop first. Let's get the good prop on it now. Install that. Straight off the bat, we're going to get that. And let's look at what engine upgrades we can do. We can go to, the best we can get is this. It's, oh, it's only 30,000. Oh, yes. Brilliant. We'll buy that. Install that. We'll do all the mechanical upgrades first, then we might have to do, we'll have to set up the fishing stuff next time. I will buy that. Really deck this thing out, hey? No pun intended. So that's the engine, throttle, and steering wheel all taken care of. And we've still got 20,000 in the bank to do some stuff for this. Now we want to set this up for long lines, so buy that. And that's it. That's set it up. Right. And now we've got $11,000. We have to go and buy all our bait and stuff. And we got to name the boat. It's now set up. It's done. We've got the brand new prop, a brand new engine in it. We've fully rigged it up, ready to go. So next time out, we can buy all the fishing gear, even though we've got the long lines already on it. We'll buy the fishing gear and the bait and everything. I will put the name on it, and there it is in the water. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is the end of this episode today. So thank you for joining me. We'll be back with plenty more Gary's shipping adventures to come. There is the Flippy down in the water. Soon to be renamed Flippy. Okay, soon to be renamed. Oh boy, it's going to be a bit of fun to burn around in a new boat though. All right, stay safe, stay glued to your screen. If you haven't, please consider leaving a like. And also make sure you're subscribed and hit the bell notification so you stay up to date with all the content that's coming out on the channel. Tomorrow I am live streaming. That probably doesn't mean anything to you in the future if you're watching this, but we do live stream around 4 to 5 days a week. So make sure you be around to come and say hi. All right, get out of here.